The spring and summer months are not the only time to sell. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the 49th episode of Coffee with Chuck. Hope you all are having a good day so far. Today I wanted to go over 5 reasons to not sell your home. You know, I am not that real estate agent that is going to try to convince you to sell your home before you're ready. I'm here to give you the best information so you can make the best decision for you and your family. Even though the market is incredibly good for sellers right now, your home is a huge decision, or selling your home is a huge decision that you might not necessarily be ready, willing, or able to take on this summer. So, here are the 5 reasons. Coming in at number 5, you love where you live. If you love where you live, don't sell your home. I wouldn't want you to sell your home just because you heard it's a seller's market. If you love your home, that's important too. Don't sell. Number 4, you plan on staying in the area. If you're planning to stay local, be sure to weigh the options and pros and cons of selling and moving versus making small renovations to improve your home. There's some cases where you have to, before you sell, you have to make renovations anyways, and then you like it, and you want to stay there anyways. But I actually did have a conversation this morning where one of my friends wanted to sell their home. They were asking me about it. I said, hey man, it's a good time to sell. Let me know. I could do that. They made the renovations, and then they want to stay because they want to enjoy those renovations that they did. So those are kinds of things that may happen there. Reason number 3, the spring and summer months are not the only time to sell. I mean, it is a good time, but we do have a good fall market here. Winter gets a little slow, but real estate does still sell in the winter here in the Chicagoland area. It just depends on how we prep, market, and present it to the buyers that are looking for your home. So don't feel rushed. If we need to do it later, we could do it later. Reason number 2, you don't know where to go. With low inventory, you want to make sure that you have the next steps in mind before we go to market. I don't want you to be homeless or us rushing to figure out where you're going to live next, whether it's a lease, purchase, or whatever. I like to have those plans together. Like I do have some people where, especially now, where their home went on the market and I was trying to find them a new home. But in the back of my mind, I already knew that they had a backup plan of if we couldn't find their home before they closed on their sale. So that's kind of the things that it's pretty logistically we need to figure out. Reason number 1, you're not emotionally ready. It might be a seller's market, but if you still are feeling emotionally attached to your home, you might not be fully prepared to accept an offer. That kind of happened this last week of a closing I had. It was pretty intense, and I had a feeling like this seller that I was working with gave every excuse to not sell her home when we were under contract. It was a toughie. It was a tough one, but we got it done. I hope that she's happy with the results, but it was one of these things where they needed to sell, so I was trying to just guide them throughout the process there. So that is what I have. The 5 reasons of why not to sell. Like I said, my job is to give you all the correct information, all the information to answer your questions, for you to make the best decision for your family. Until next time, you all have a great rest of your day. Have an even greater weekend, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.